Hey guys, Jeremy here again. Today, on the second episode of So You Want to Play Vault Hunters, we're going to be talking about vaults, the vault generation, and modifiers, catalysts, inhibitors, and omega rooms that actually spawn in there. So, we went through and created our vault crystals last week. We did a little bit of a run to so you guys can see what the generation is looking like. And we even went through and talked about uh, what kind of armor you want to be able to do. So let's get started. So one thing that you may or may not need to make is this catalyst decryption table. This basically it allows you to set all these catalysts on there, so you can be able to put in a fresh vault crystal and see what kind of modifiers you can be able to attach to those that specific crystal. Normally, if you just use a crystal and just pop it in, you will still get some modifiers. But these catalysts are a way to be able to um, specify exactly what modifier you're looking for. So catalyst decryption table, you can add multiple ones on there and set one crystal on in the middle and see which one works best for you. And or you can just look at each individual catalyst in the anvil. How do you make a catalyst? Well, it is simple. You can take two catalysts that you don't like, the modifiers that you don't like, and a perfect alexandrite. You can reforge a new one. So you lose one crystal and you lose or one catalyst and you lose one perfect alexandrite, but you can try your luck and see if you can get another one. Or you can use the catalyst fragments, two perfect benatite, and two perfect larimar to be able to create a vault catalyst. Um, so once you have all of these, you can be able to create like this one has lucky random negative. This one just has easy. This one has a positive, but with a furious. Uh, this one has safe zone, double cursed, super speed negative, speedy double negatives, simple with a negative, speedy with a negative, and extended and hard. So as you can see, each one is going to give you a random roll. So what you will be wanting to do is you can make all these. You can take a normal crystal. Actually, let's just take a. Yeah. Well, I don't even know why that one's over there. So we'll just take a couple of inventory ones and come over here. So as you can see, I put in a couple of them already here. They're all just random ones. And then if you put that one in, now you can see which one each adds. So this is just a negative modifier. It makes this crystal difficult. Puts this one positive and negative, it gives you super healing and hard. This one has a positive, negative, and tired, so it gives you silent, crowded, and tired. But you put in another one, these change. It's going to be individual to the crystal. So you want to be able to go in and see which ones gives you the ones that you want. So like you might want personal space, but it takes time off. And or you might want healing, but it is furious. You're going to take a lot more damage. So you're going to want that personal space or and giant. It's just the mobs are much higher, but you don't get as many of them coming through. So let's see. Let's see if we can find something. Optimistic is a really nice one, but it's got raging. That's not. It's gonna be a fun time for you. Um, over here it's got trivial, so that means that the mobs are much lower level than you are, but it's gonna give you a withering effect. Uh, and some of these things you can be able to uh, cancel out with like a totem or some other, just basically that kind of has a withering effect immunity. So there are some things that you might kind of look at that and go, well, I got a totem for this, and I can use that totem to cancel that part out. All right, so we're gonna come in here. guys in. So we got fatiguing, personal space, gilded giant, hunger, journey, giant. It gives you all these modifiers that you can put onto this one crystal. But if you put in a different one, it gives you different modifiers. So you can just kind of go through all of these, figure out which ones you really, really like, and just kind of go through them. Um, as, and if you don't like any of them, you go to the next one. Different modifiers. Every single one, every single crystal will have different modifiers depending, per each catalyst. Um, so one of the things that you can kind of go and do is uh, verify which ones you really, really like, and kind of build a a fantastical. Um, sorry. So that one, okay. So that was that crystal. That's this crystal. Nothing very good. That crystal is nothing very good. And that crystal is nothing very good. I mean, got extended, which is nice. Um, so this guy, let's see. Let's try to build something nice. Journey. So there's journey. Makes it a little bit longer. Horde. Super unlucky. Tired. That's not very good. But you kind of want to. Horde is one of the ones that you like. Difficult. Gilded is also another one that you want. Um, difficult and hunger. Again, you can always visit vaulthunters.gg to kind of go through every single one of these modifiers and what they do. So let's try this one. Nothing really extended. Kind of extends the amount of time you're in there. Lucky, crowded. It's like Um, poison a safe zone. That's nothing really good on that one either. So let's check this guy out. Withering, personal, trivial, clumsy, extended, giant, plentiful, and difficult. Are not too bad. It's not too bad. Personal space, withering, trivial, difficult, extended, giant, speedy, lucky. That's not too bad. Speed, mega strong, challenging. That's not over. Those first two weren't too were nice, but let's see, nothing. Gilded giant hungers, journey and giant. So the journey gives you an additional chance for an artifact. Gilded more it means more gilded chests. So let's see. What was this one? This one, speedy super speed. uh, but extended and giant. I think, or no, sorry, plentiful, difficult, hungry, plentiful, fatiguing, and tired. I think it'd probably be this one would probably be better for it. Mega strong, thanks. So, okay. So I think that was this. Yes. I think we'll put those two: speedy, lucky, speedy, mega strong. So let's just do this real quick. So if we do this, so that gives us plentiful, difficult, hunger. Now we get different, um, different modifiers for it. The other ones are still going to be the same, but this one you can actually go back and see what else is out there. So we have plentiful, difficult, hunger. So we can add extended, but it's going to be adding trapped. We don't really want that. It's going to have gilded, fragile, and slowed. We don't want those other ones. What else is over here? Extended, but freezing, resilient, and slowed. So not really the best of things in there. So what you kind of can do is you can add simple and giant. So you can add something on here. No, not that one. Is that this one? Yes, it was this So again, you can just kind of go back and add another modifier. Now it's trivial, challenging, tired, faster. Still nothing good on it. We're kind of looking for something. Extended, clumsy, strong, safe zone. No, no, that's not what I wanted about it. Resilient, slowed, fatiguing, extended, and fast. So okay, we'll put fast on there, just for the heck of things. So you have this one crystal. It's got plentiful, difficult, hunger, simple, giant, extended, fast. So, but you may want to try to remove like so if you hit the shift click, left shift, it'll give you what each one means. So plentiful, sorry, as plentiful as additional vault ores, all the gems. Difficult adds plus 15 to the difficulty. Um, Hunger is saturation is gonna be draining pretty fast. Simple is minus 20 levels on the vault difficulty. Giant makes the mobs just twice as big. Extended is 2.5 minutes of vault time. Fast is 2.5 minutes less time. So basically, it's just a regular vault. So those two canceled each other out. So maybe you want to try to see. Oh, and like the difficult is plus 15 vault, but the simple is minus 15 vault. So it cancels and you just gonna get with a minus 5 vault difficulty. So one thing you can try to do is you can try to cancel out a modifier. So what you can do is create these inhibitors. So this one would take out extended and hard. So we have extended but we don't have hard. So that would just remove the plus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. What you can do is get some perfect echoes because sure, why not? Everybody has them. You get your vault catalysts that you have already made. You put them in. There you go. And so you start it with a positive, negative, and it removes a positive, negative. This one will remove a positive, negative. Well, this one remove positive, negative, and or a hunger, and this one remove positive, negative, or not negative and speedy. So yay. So then all you have to do is put this crystal up here and see what it does. So this plentiful, hunger, simple, giant, extended, and fast is now plentiful, hunger, giant, extended, and fast. So you got the plus 1 hunger, you still canceled out on the time. So it just took out the difficulty, looks like. So yeah, instead of being minus 5 level difficulty, it is just regular difficulty. So, nope, that does not have that. So this one, so now this, yeah, but so this one takes out the, it's a minus 20 vault difficulty, but you got 2.5 minutes left, removed. And this one, you have the 2.5 extra minutes, but it's 15 volts higher. So usually you want to be able to just kind of take all the ones, your catalysts that you kind of don't like. So like, speedy, double negatives, safe zone cursed, positive, but it removes furious. I don't think that one had furious. Nope. That one just takes off easy, and that one would take off a lucky and negative. But you always want to do. Always want to do. I always put them the wrong way. So that would remove. So we don't have that. This would remove safe zone, but double. We don't have that, but double cursed. Speedies. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what this would do. That and that. Okay, so that one, yeah, it does not do it. So yeah, it would basically, and by the way, these can go right here as well. there. So you can put these there, and you can just kind of see it will remove extended difficult hunger. This will remove simple fast hunger. So that's one way to be able to uh, set yourself for success. Now let's go through and see if we can find any of these uh, supposed supposed omega rooms. They are supposed to be and we're using our vault crystal that we just made. Yeah, well, we don't need it. So let's just go through. All right, so as you can see, we got our modifiers down here, and let's just delete that and make. So look at that right off the bat. This is called the crystal room. This one you can usually kind of come in through here and see all these ores, um, and you kind of have to come and go through and look for them, every single one. But they'll be hanging underneath these crystals all around this room. So again, our portal spawned on the facing west. So let's go. Hopefully we can find an omega room or two. And here we are with one of the treasure rooms, these omega rooms. So you will see down here, you got a pattern in the middle, 2 blue, 2 green, 2 pink, and 2 yellow. So you're going to want to be able to, I don't know how you're going to get up here, but you're going to want to get to these chests. So we got some pinks. You got yellows. Damn it. Got the blues. I think those are the only ones. No, greens. I'm missing green. Pink. Obviously some additional ones as well, some other items. Yellow. Blue. Okay. Great. Alright, so now let's go. Okay. Go. Go. I know you made it, but go. I'm trying to make a video here. Alright, so what you want to do is put them where they go. Oops. and then you just press a button. Boom! Now you got all this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful loot. And some trapped ones. Because it can't be Vault Hunters without some traps. And it can't be a Jeremy stream without a street trap. Okay. Alright, so we came from this way. So we can go, let's go this way. Okay, so I think from this one, if we went straight ahead, we would go straight into the portal. So we go past that one, and then we can start going up and down. And then we can go over one more row, and then go up and down that row. Okay, so think, is there something? Yeah, so there's this underneath these guys. There's some extras. Um, Again, I think we talked about this last time. There's well, okay, well, don't trap. But yeah, in these graveyards, you might want to always check. You might want to always check to see what's under there. Boop, boop. Just like that. At your own peril. So that was one of the puzzle rooms. So and these guys, these concretes, they are um, you can be able to keep them. So anytime you go in, you don't have to finish the puzzle, but you can be able to store them. That way you have them already readily available. The green ones are the Omega ones. They are the much harder ones to be able to find. As you saw, I got these three pretty easily. This one was the hardest to find. But yeah, you can be able to go back and just store them for later. Um, so there are some other ones. There are like the sand rooms. There's a mine room, a factory room, and they even have a new trader room. So let's see if we can find. I'll run some more, and let me see if I can find any. So here's a nice little lovely room. This is fantastic. This is cute. This is everything. If you want to be able to kind of come through here, maybe not this room. Maybe it's on this room. Maybe not. Oh, yes, here. Well, no, not this room. Okay, fine. You can just... Let's just dig straight down. Oh, look at this. What's this? Uh... Let me see. Hi. Let's try this out. Oh, nice. Oh, look at this. This is the factory. Lots of gilded chests. That's rude, but there's plenty of gilded chests here. Plenty of things. Uh, well, well, plenty of anvils in there. Thank you for that. But if you come into the middle, you can press. Let's do this real quick. Bloop. Come in here, step in the middle. Give yourself a nice little advantage point. Be able to see everything. Press this button. Look straight down. Boom. 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 I don't know if that's supposed to be one or not, but oh, of course they're all trapped because I mean, well, this was also a unlucky. So this, so this is oh, and mobs will not fall on top of you. So that's also a nice thing to have. Oh, that's where they were. And these, not the ones from hanging. It's the ones. Oh wait, what? Oh, I think this is the. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's the the black. What's it called? Black liquid that you need to be able to use. You can use to create some other. It's another ingredient. So you want to grab some buckets. That's the perfect time to do it. Okay, look at this. Here is what's normally referred to as the viewer room. And then here you got a nice couple of um, gilded chests. You got a bunch of. Normally you would have. Eh? Normally there would be like at least something from viewer gems or not viewer gems, but well you'll find ores in these guys up here. All up here there's gonna be you'll be able to find where are these guys down here. There's another. Oh, again, this one won't. Well, this depending on modifier for the vault, you may or may not get a bunch of mobs. So careful when you come in. Oh, yeah, I didn't think that. But yeah, so yeah, this is lovingly referred to as the viewer room. And over here, we got ourselves and gonna do that. Got that. That. Let's. Uh, so if you want to just kind of come through here, you'll be able to see. Now, if you had a gilded modifier, you have a ton. Try not to. Yeah. You would get a lot more gilded chests. And so it's not just this one piece, but I mean, you can just kind of go through here and and just clear out space. Now there are ways to kind of get around collecting all this sand, whether it's through banks. I know Captain Sparkles uses a destructive axle, so basically just destroys everything that he mines. So instead of picking it up, he just all that sand kind of goes away. So again, lots of ways to skin that cat. It's just going to come down to preference style and what you have available to yourself at the time. I myself do not have things yet, um, so it is quite similar. I've only seen this 3 times, and one of them I was always running out the vault with time running out, and so yeah, I've it's this play. Normally there's a lot more chests in this. I think these are the only. Are these the one? No, just those 2 chests. That's nice. Yeah. I I share the captain's out of this whole mess. This area was the only place that I found. Oh well, yeah. So yeah, you just kind of have to dig. It's the dig site. Follow the dig site for a reason. And here's another one too. Smell the exclamation spot. Okay, there you go. Just gonna have to stand in here. Now this will either be gilded chest or ores or massively trapped, where it is just spiders and zombies. So what you want to be able to do is when you get down here, you might want to pillar up a couple, and then if it's a trapped one, you just get out of town. The other thing too, you can try to do is use um, your treasure hunter, your hunter finder, to see if it's the gilded ones. But that doesn't necessarily mean that. It's not. If you don't see anything sprinkling down there, it may be the ores. So happy hunting. So here is the rarest of the Omega rooms, the mine shaft, or sorry, the mine. These are very rare to find. They can be very, very good to be able to get all the different types of gems, players, and regular gems, regular vault gems, including echoes. Be able to get a lot of different other ores as well. If you want a crazy example, you can be able to catch, see if you can be able to find Pizza the Hut's um, absolute demolishment of 2 of these, where he used a Britannia Terror Shatter and just cleared the entire space except for the wooden frames here. Um, the These mines can come in 2 different forms at least. This cobblestone one, as well as um, a plank, wooden planks. Um, those are generally much more disliked because everybody's got something that can be able to mine stone faster than they would be able to have something that mines wood faster. But those are these mines also are pretty deadly, as you have 4 floors. This one I believe had 2 in the top and 1 underneath the main level. And in the walls there's plenty of spawners. So as you're trying to mine, you're just going to be overwhelmed by mobs. So you want to be quick and as efficient as possible with your inventory management, and be able to get in and get out with as much loot as you can find. As so you can see here, there are plenty that are very visible, but there's plenty more that is behind all those walls. So if you just want to be able to just smash and grab, that is one strat to do. Go up and down the floors and grab everything that's visible. Uh, if you have the inventory management and the speed, you can be able to just absolutely stay in the area and um, get as much as possible. So now there's also a couple of seals that you can be able to apply to these crystals. Um, there's now there are 6 seals with the seal of the Devastator just recently added. But each seal you can see here are adds an additional adds a um, objective for the crystals. So the seal of the Challenger, that's for your speed run weekly raffles. I'm sorry, weekly crystal runs. If you're under 5 minutes, you can be able to get that chest crate, which will gives you some really nice items. If you're playing on a server, you have to have the fastest time for that week. Uh, and they do come out on Mondays, depending on your time. The latest one is the raid. In this one, you basically go into a room. You have to fight off waves of mobs. And they do scale to your level. You can afterlife it. You can, but you cannot add any other modifiers to it. And it can be used on a regular crystal or a co-op crystal. The ancient vault you can be able to go through. This is looks exactly like a regular vault, except there are no hallways. So each room is back to back to back to back to back, which is fantastic if you can put in really nice modifiers. You can also get ancient eternals from that vault. The Build a Vault is a pretty fun vault that you can go into a room, kind of similar to the raid. You go into the room, you or in your chat can be able to select the modifiers for the very next room. And you essentially have to do that enough to have you have a scale on the bottom left to where it says when you have completed the vault, you can be able to summon the boss and kill it, and you get a loot crate for that. The scavenger hunt, you'd be able to you have a list of items up on top with pictures now that tells you exactly what you have to go do. Some items are found in regular chests. Some are you have to kill spiders, drowns, skeletons, zombies for items, and then you have to find special chests that these scavenger chests in rooms and dump all those items, and then they will start clearing out, and the vault doesn't end until you can finish the entire thing, and then you get a scavenger crate. As a reward. And then the last one is the Killaboss. It's essentially you just convert it into a locked vault run. To add to this latest seal on the raid, you can go as long as you want or as long as you can. Each room gives you a positive and a negative modifier. So you can get some really good loot, but it can become very 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 hard to continue moving forward. And in order to be able to complete it, you have to leave. You have to bail the vault, and you can be able to get keep all the loot that you were able to get due to the modifiers. Um, Seal of Challenger, obviously you have to kill the boss. Ancient Vaults, you can run out with. You have to run out with all your ancients with you. Build a vault. You can run back out or kill the boss. Scavenger Hunt. You have to get all the scavenger items or bail. Kill the boss. You have to kill the boss. And all of these can just be applied to crystals. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Next time we will be discussing vault armor and weapons and all those good stuffs. Um, Hopefully, this episode was enjoyable, and we will see you next time. And make sure that you visit vaulthunters.gg to be able to answer any other questions. See ya. That I meant to do that.